Insane. The DEA has been caught stealing, and it's bad. The DEA has allegedly taken $3.2 billion from American citizens without filing charges or returning the confiscated funds since 2007. From Liberty Blitzkrieg, in my post published earlier this week, recent TSA molestation video proves Americans have become authority-worshipping slaves. I noted the following. Yeah, it's disgusting, inappropriate, and anathema to a free people. But that's the point. We aren't a free people. We've become a bunch of authority-worshipping subjects toiling on a plantation dominated by multinational companies who write our laws and manipulate our thoughts through corporate media. The worst part is we don't do anything about it. We elect Trump and then puff our chests out yelling stupid slogans like MAGA as molestations from the TSA get worse. Well done, everyone. I was pleased that the above paragraph connected with many people, but for those of you who think I was being hyperbolic, take a look at the following excerpts from a piece recently published at the Washington Post since 2007. The DEA has taken $3.2 billion in cash from people not charged with a crime. The Drug Enforcement Administration takes billions of dollars in cash from people who are never charged with criminal activity, according to a report issued today by the Justice Department's Inspector General. Since 2007, the report found the DEA has seized more than $4 billion in cash from people suspected of involvement with the drug trade. But 81% of those seizures, totaling $3.2 billion, were conducted administratively, meaning no civil or criminal charges were brought against the owners of the cash, and no judicial review of the seizures ever occurred. Remember, the terrorists hate us for our freedom. The total does not include the dollar value of other seized assets like cars, home, electronics, and clothing. The seizures are all legal under the controversial practice of civil asset forfeiture, which allows authorities to take cash, contraband, and property from people suspected of crime. But the practice does not require authorities to obtain a criminal conviction, and it allows departments to keep seized cash and property for themselves unless individuals successfully challenge the forfeiture in court. Critics across the political spectrum say this creates a perverse profit motive, incentivizing police to seize goods not for the purpose of fighting crime, but for padding department budgets. In the absence of this information, the report examined 100 DEA cash seizures that occurred without a court-issued warrant and without the presence of narcotics, the later of which would provide strong evidence of related criminal behavior. Fewer than half of those seizures were related to a new or ongoing criminal investigation or led to an arrest or prosecution, the Inspector General found. When seizure and administrative forfeitures do not ultimately advance an investigation or prosecution, the report concludes law enforcement creates the appearance and risks the reality that it is more interested in seizing and forfeiting cash than advancing an investigation or prosecution. The scope of asset forfeiture is staggering. Since 2007, the Department of Justice's Asset Forfeiture Fund, which collects proceeds from seized cash and other property, has ballooned to $28 billion. In 2014 alone, authorities seized $5 billion in cash and property from people, greater than the value of all documented losses to burglary that year. Some of the encounters were based on tips from confidential sources working in the travel industry, a number of whom have received large sums of money in exchange for their cooperation. In one case, officers targeted an individual for questioning on a tip from a travel industry informant that the individual had paid for a plane ticket with a prepaid debit card and cash. Nope, no conflict of interest there. USA. This is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching.